What's up guys, Knife Fanatic here, and today we're going to be doing a little install video of these new AWT scales, which stands for Applied Weapons Technology scales. Super nice scales. They're made of aircraft grade aluminum, and let's see, like they just have this really nice milling on them, nice contouring, super light, way lighter than the original scales. It's going to reduce the overall weight of the knife by about a third, which is insane. I also have this Flytanium cage, and I also got an upgraded spring and ball. The spring is way lighter than the original spring, because the original spring is pretty hard to actuate, and I've tried putting tension on the spring overnight, and it's still just not giving in. So anyways, some things you'll need for this install is a Torx driver, a T8 Torx screw, and a T10. For the when you're uninstalling the original scales, you're probably gonna need this. It's called the SDK lanyard barrel remover, which removes the lanyard barrel from the original scales. It can be pretty difficult sometimes doing that because it's pretty jammed in there. So this just helps kind of pop out the lanyard barrel of the old scales. What else? So I guess we can go ahead and start. First, you're gonna want to put the pivot screw in. It's a D-shaped pivot, so it can only go in one way. You're gonna put the washer in like that. Put the screw in. Next, let's see. You're gonna want to install this thing. I don't honestly, I don't know what this piece right here is called, but you're only gonna want to install one body screw on this because we're gonna have to move it up to install the cage. So let's see here. This is T. I'm gonna use a T8 for the body screws, and then the T10 for the pivot. Come on now. So we're not going to tighten this down all the way just yet, because we still want this piece to move freely like this. Because we're going to need to move it when we install the cage. So there's that. Let's see. And then the ball. So this little ball here can come out just like that if you flip it over. So we're going to have the ball facing upwards. I'm going to put the spring in that little notch right there, and then get that cage in through the little hole. Just like that. It's going to be kind of wonky for now. Next, we're going to want to install, leave the blade here, just like that. It's gonna snap right in there, and we got that right there. So after that, I guess we could go ahead and put this other body screw here. Tighten that down a little bit, not too much, because everything's gonna have to fit in place. So gonna go ahead and throw our other washer on there. Let's see. Just like that. And then what we can do now is set the knife down like that. Let's get these old scales out of the way. These are the old scales, and it does reduce quite a bit of weight again. these scales are super light, and I love this burnt bronze look. I think it's gonna look so good when it's all put together. So next we can, so when you get these scales, it's gonna come with some hardware, which is these two little screws and this little spacer. So you're not going to be able to put the original lanyard barrel back into this knife because the barrel is just way too big for it. It's just not going to fit. So we're going to take these screws, put it in the hole like that. And just turn it like that. Boom. And then just apply some lube to the pivot there. That should be good. So I think we're gonna have to disengage the lock here. Go ahead and put this body screw on. Just be careful not to misthread any of these screws. Oops. And this body screw. Oh no, this is a pivot screw. This one right here. Good. Looking good. Alright. The other pivot screw right there. This is going to use a T10. Not too tight. Alright. And then last little screw for the spacer. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh my goodness, guys, look at that. That just looks so nice. Oh my goodness. I can't get over like the whole color scheme of this knife, like the black blade, the burnt bronze scales, and this blue Flytanium cage. I think it looks so freaking good. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Holy moly, guys. The new spring in this, the upgraded spring that's lightweight compared to the old spring, just feels so good. So much easier to pull this cage back, and the cage feels so much better, this Flytanium cage. It just deploys so much smoother, so much easier to pull back. Holy crap, guys. This is a game changer for this knife, for sure. Before I continue, I'm gonna go ahead and Loctite all these screws down. That's just how I am. I like to Loctite all my screws, especially when I'm taking a whole knife apart like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw on the clip here, and I think this is just gonna set this whole knife off completely. This is I think it's a Lynch clip. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. So now we can go ahead and install our clip. Let's see. So what I like to do is I'll go ahead and put in the screws in the clip here. Just like that. And then I usually get like a piece of paper and fold it up. And then it's a little thick. And just kind of slip it right in there so that way it holds the screws just like that. And then you can apply just a little bit of Loctite. They really need to like come out with a better bottle or something that can add it a little bit more precisely than that, because it just comes out way too fast. Alright, so after that, just go ahead and line the holes up. Actually, I'm just gonna take that paper out. Before we tighten all these screws down, I just want to make sure that this paper, oh, sorry, I'm about to call it a paper clip, the pocket clip is straightened out. Just like that. Boom. There you go, guys. That blurp will fade on this titanium clip is so sick. And it just goes so well with that blue Flytanium cage. This whole knife just looks incredible, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Smooth as butter. And it it just has a different sound with these scales. It sounds so nice. Well, guys, there you go. This is the AWT scales installation from Applied Weapons Technologies. Go check them out. I'll put a link in the description. And hopefully this video helped some of y'all. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.